you just talk to me, and she kind of talks to me in the same way. She doesn't laugh at me. She doesn't make fun of me, and she never ever writes down medicine that I don't need. It's like she doesn't try to give me more meds because I hate taking my pills, and she knows that. So she's mentioned that possibly we could try a shot next time, and that makes me really anxious because I don't know what if the shot makes me not okay, but that way I wouldn't have to take pills, she said.
So, what I hear you saying is you're very comfortable with Dr. Jones. You've seen her for a long time and you trust her, you respect her. She has your best interest at heart.
I I think so. I hope so. She's known me for a long time, and so I know that she was my doctor when I went to the hospital, and she's been my doctor since I got out of the hospital. So I know that she just knows everything about me. And so I think if I had to go to somebody new and I had to tell them everything new, I don't know if I could do that. I just don't know.
I think that would be difficult too. That would be very hard. So maybe even more of a reason for you to keep that appointment with Dr. Jones and make every effort to get there.
But I just don't understand why or how I'm gonna get there. Like, I know I can drive myself, but sometimes when I'm in the car, I just turn around and I go back home because I can't handle people talking about me, and it just makes me so uncomfortable.
Lots of anxiety driving.
Mhm.
Have you ever tried the bus service here in town, or would that create too much?
I've never tried it, but what if the bus driver talks about me? What if there's other passengers on the bus and they start laughing at me, and I wouldn't be able to get off the bus to get away from them talking about me?
Okay, so the bus is out of the question. What are we going to do to get you in your car that morning to get you to your doctor's appointment? I've heard you say how important it is to get back on track. You don't want to go back to the hospital.
No, I don't.
You've been without your medication for 10 days now.
Yeah, and I definitely feel different. Like, I feel, I, I feel that my mind won't slow down to sleep, and I know that I'm only getting a couple hours of sleep at night because, and I don't know if it's my not being on medication, but I know that I'm not sleeping right, and I think it makes me feel a little different.
So would you agree that it's important to get back on your medication?
Yeah, but what if she wants to give me a shot?
I think that let's make that appointment with her, and that is something that you can discuss with her, maybe at your next appointment or even thereafter. But being that you've been without your medication for over a week now, it frightens me a little bit.
I just wish she knew how hard it was for me to get to her appointments, because it's just really hard to leave my house sometimes. I just wish that people understood and didn't make fun of me.
What about your friend Sarah? I know that she's been a support to you in the past. Is she available to go with you to your appointment?
I could ask her.
I think that's a great idea.
I know she has to work, but maybe, if nothing else, maybe I could make the appointment a different time since I have a week before I go to make sure it's on, like, when maybe she could go with me. But I don't want her knowing how I feel, and so I don't know if I have enough courage to ask her to stay in the waiting room while I talk to the doctor, because I don't want her knowing what I'm going through right now.
So it scares you to be open with her.
Yeah, I finally have someone I can talk to, and I don't want them to make fun of me too.
So, what about calling Sarah and maybe just asking for a ride and then prefacing it with, it'll just be a few minutes, I'm just going to run in and out. I don't necessarily think that you need to disclose everything to her. But if Sarah is a true friend, then she'll be supportive and help you get to that appointment.
I could try that. What did you say again? Just telling her that I will be just a minute?
Yeah. You have a quick appointment with the doctor, you need some help getting there. And if it would be okay if she could take you.
I can do that possibly. Cause then maybe she'll just know that I need to talk to the doctor by myself without me having to say something like that. I just don't want to hurt her feelings, but I don't want her knowing what's going on right now with me.
And that's understandable.
I could try that. It might take me a couple hours to be able to call her, to be okay with calling her, because driving home, I'm sure I'll be in a very upset for a couple hours, and then I can try to call her after that.
You'll do that today?
Yeah. I can do that.
I think that's a good plan.
Okay. So, you mentioned last week that I should probably try walking, but I don't know if I can walk in my apartment area complex, because everyone's making fun of me, so I need to make a new goal or something, because I know I need to do something, but there's no way I can go out with my neighbors talking about me.
That's wonderful self-awareness. You realize that you have a need to get out and do something new. Walking maybe won't work for you, but what are some other things you could do at home by yourself?
Well, when I was younger, my older sister and I would go to like yoga all the time, and I still remember a lot of the poses, and I guess maybe I could try to do that, because I remember when I was younger how it would help slow my mind down, but I haven't been able to slow my mind down enough to hold still, so maybe I can try that at home, because then nobody could see me.
That's a great idea. And yoga's worked for you in the past. I would love to hear about that.
You would?
I would love to hear about yoga.
Why would you care?
I practice yoga in my spare time. It's something I enjoy, and I find it to be very relaxing as well.
How long do you do it for?
I do it 30 minutes every morning.
I don't know if I could do it in the mornings, but I could probably do it for 30 minutes a day. Where I can't watch TV, it really upsets me, so maybe I could do it in the hallway or something. Like, sometimes just looking at the TV, even though it's not on, upsets me. So I've got a blanket on my TV right now. I can make a space somewhere in my apartment. I can try.
Okay. I think that's a great idea. And I'm proud of you for recognizing the need to do something for yourself that makes you feel good.
Thank you. I just know that I need to try something, because I've got to be able to get back to work, and I know if I just keep trying, maybe something will help me. But there's no way I can go outside and walk. My neighbors, I know they laugh at me.
And that's okay. So let's try the yoga. So, Tiffany, we have a few minutes left. Let's just recap what you're going to do this week until I see you again next week.
Okay.